There's nothing wrong with a little customization in your own house, but saving space is also an important aspect. And what better way to do that than with foldable furniture? There are a lot of options in the market. One is bound to get overwhelmed, so here are a few to help you get started. You're watching the Interesting and Creative Designs channel, and we're taking a look at incredible space-saving furniture Murphy bed ideas. First off, we have the Extendable Cube Library. This table will be perfect for those who need a functional but specific place to do their work or study. The extension shelf simply slides right into the table, so you can close it up after using it. Since it's made with melamine veneer, it's sure to be long-lasting. When you're buying something for your home office or study area, sturdiness is quite important. Next up, we have the Clei Duo Stapelbed, which can turn even a small space into a nice and cozy guest room. The only problem with beds is that moving them around is a huge hassle. Other than that, they're always the best piece of furniture. What is different about this bed is that it's completely foldable, the bottom mattress and the top one too. Even the edge supports can be folded in like Tetris. You won't even know that there are two beds inside that wall. Now we have the Clei Nuovoliola. Just like everything, even our furniture is advancing. That means it's become more versatile. For example, take a look at this sofa here, which looks quite ordinary. But with just a few movements, you can quickly transform it into a whole bed. Even the little shelf has a functional purpose. Let's move on to the Linea wall bed. From the house, it just looks like a regular cupboard. But once you open it up, it unfolds instantly into a single Murphy bed. Unlike old Murphy beds, which were clunky, this one opens and closes like butter. The folding bed Bali is a spectacular piece for those who can't decide the decor of their bedroom. It's a hybrid of many elements needed in a room, connected to one bed. At first, it looks like a huge piece of furniture, but when you realize every element can be unfolded into a more functional piece, it becomes a lot more pleasing to look at. Just take the extendable table for example. Then comes the automatic bed. Lastly, you can't have a bedroom without a folding iron table. Next up, let's take a look at the convertible furniture created by the company Ergoroom. This company works with homeowners by making the perfect furniture with the appropriate parameters, colors, and materials. First up, we have a vertical bed with a built-in desk. This one is quite easy to unfold with just one pull. There's another mechanism that you can apply to your foldable beds. This one just requires you to shift the shelf to the top, which was previously fixed. However, if that's not your style, you can opt for these bunk-style beds that have a built-in bed frame. And if you're worried about your kids not being safe in these beds, the side supports here can help ease your mind. These blue beds even come with stairs. Sometimes, beds built into walls don't really work out. And considering beds are a necessity, it's only fair that there are more options to choose from. Luckily, Ergoroom provides you with that. Here's a simple shifting sofa that turns into a complex structure of a bunk bed system. If you're still a fan of the Murphy beds, then take a look at this sofa built into a shelf. This isn't an ordinary sofa though. By removing the back pillows, flipping the seat inside, and merely pressing the backboard, you can turn it into a whole double bed. You don't have to worry about the bed wobbling either, since it has curved legs that can be flipped to the bottom for good balance. The advantage of this curved bottom support is that it folds in perfectly. If the legs were straight, you'd have trouble turning the bed into a sofa. There's another option for this bed, but this one is better for thicker mattresses. It doesn't matter if they're bigger or heavier because these foldable beds come with bucket belts just to make sure the mattresses are kept in one place. You might think it gets harder to tuck the beds back in with the heavier mattresses, but the gas piston mechanism makes all of that much easier. Lastly, there's a version for single beds and a table attached. With this version, you get the luxury of a table, which you can use as a dinner table, study, or even for work. Once you need to catch some Z's, pull out the bed the same way you did with the others and simply lie down. You won't need to set any pillows or duvets since all of it will be buckled in. The only thing you'll have to be careful of is what you use the table for. Whatever it is, just make sure it can be cleared away so nothing gets broken when you pull out the bed. Convertible single bed. Now we have the convertible single bed, which is actually much easier to store than any other sort of bed. It requires the least amount of space and only needs a few meters of depth to be stored. This simple mechanism only needs about 39 centimeters of space to be installed. Pretty neat, right? If you can't, you could get it built into a shelf-style cupboard so you can decorate the rest of the space too. If you're a couple or a family, then you're going to love our Space Foldaway double bed. Bigger families need to save the most space. That's why this bed opens up quite easily. But what makes this one different is that it has a secret storage unit. And who doesn't love that? It's the perfect size to fit in a few pillows and even extra duvets. Since the bed doesn't have any side frame supports, it has a buckle belt that keeps your mattress in one place. Smart, right? The next product is the very versatile foldaway bed with sofa. The beauty about folding furniture is that it can be found with so many mechanisms. This built-in sofa doesn't need its back pillows to be removed or anything. It can actually fold in itself. And then later, you can flip out the bed. Since it has a cupboard built in on the side, you can store your pillows and stuffed toys in there. Now, featuring the Penelope 2 Sofa Retractable Bed. This sofa has a self-supporting system for the bed that completely disappears once the bed is closed. The whole thing functions smoothly thanks to the gas pistons built in. All you have to take care of is to remove the sofa's back cushions. Other than that, when you open the bed, it'll be ready with some sheets and a duvet too. If you think that's impressive, then you should also know that the foldaway bed has an orthopedic slanted base that makes sure your back is always supported. So if you decide to take a nap on this bed, you'll never have to worry about getting random sprains. Next up, let's take a closer look at the Oslo foldaway bed. This is another retractable bed with a size of only 173 centimeters, yet it managed to be a double bed with a built-in sofa. Other than that, it even comes with a storage compartment under the sofa seat, as well as a bookcase shelf, perfect for super avid readers. Now we have the Tango foldaway double bed. At first sight, it's a very elegant leather sofa with sharp features. This is the sort of design that goes with any sort of modern interior, no matter what the color scheme is. Once you remove the back cushions and fold down the back support, you can easily pull out the Murphy bed. It all moves so smoothly that you won't even be able to keep track of where the folding mechanisms lie. This bed doesn't need any legs for support, since the makeshift shelf holds the bed up. That doesn't mean you have to keep your shelf empty. Everything here is completely functional. This square deco bed is made completely out of wood, making it sturdy but not bulky like the ones with a steel or metal frame. For ease of movement, there are two handles that you can pull the bed with. As soon as you pop the bed out, two legs also swing out, which will act as the bottom support. Other than that, the bed already has a frame fitted in, so you won't have to go through the whole assembly hassle. Then, when you want to fold it back up, all you need to do is pull the little ring and you'll be good to go. If there's one thing homeowners know now, is that space is a privilege, and the bridge bed wardrobe delivers just that. Our last product is actually a simple yet elegantly built convertible with a small twist. It has a table built in on the bottom that actually inclines inward when you pull out the bed. Other than that, 2 little feet also pop out of the bed, just to make sure the bed has enough support. Lastly, the backboard of the bed also protrudes a little to give it more of a real bed feel. Now we have the Murphy bed set, which is the best option when you have no space forward, but tons of it backwards. What does that even mean? The thing about retractable beds is that they can be customized to fit in any space you might have left. Now what do you think? Which of these pieces of furniture did you think was the best? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and check out our other videos if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe to our channel for even more interesting and creative content, and hit that bell icon so you can stay up to date with our latest uploads. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.